My name is Jerome O'Brien, and I'm the minister at the St Andrews Church in Octorada. And you probably know about as much about me as is written on this piece of paper. So let me tell you a bit about myself. So there you go, that's my house, that's where I was born, that's where I come from. And I was born in Zimbabwe, in Harare, and that's my home country. But I have traveled a lot. I've come a long way from Zimbabwe. I'm now living in Scotland, and there are many things that are now important to my life. So here's the number one. Here are the things that are important. I'm married to Tracy, and we have two children, Mark and Lucy, both of whom are grown up now and have left home. So I said I'm a minister, and one of the opportunities that I have as a minister is that I get to be with people when they are experiencing the best and most wonderful times in their lives. So I'm there to celebrate with them at weddings, at baptisms, and on other special occasions. But I also have the extraordinary privilege of being with people when things fall apart. And sometimes things fall apart spectacularly. But the one thing I've learned through all of these experiences is that it is my faith that has seen me through, and in particular my faith in Jesus Christ. So let me tell you a little bit about who this Jesus Christ is and why I believe in him and why I trust in him. So he lived a wonderful life, and he spoke many wonderful words that still resonate through the world today. But he offended a lot of people in doing so. And so they put him to death on the cross. They crucified him. And a sign was put at the top of the cross saying, "This is Jesus, the King of the Jews." And to make sure that he was dead, they stuck a spear in his side. And while they were crucifying him, they also threw dice to gamble for his clothing. But 3 days later, this Jesus was found alive again. He was most certainly dead. There was no doubt about that. But 3 days later, he was found alive again, and an extraordinary kind of life. And he could be seen, he could be heard, he could be touched. He was seen by over hundreds of people, and over a long period of time. So for me, the words that Jesus spoke and the life that he lived are absolutely significant. So what did Jesus say? Well, for me, one of the main things that he said was that because of who we are as people, we often do the wrong things. Yes, there's lots of good in humanity, but there's lots of bad stuff that happens as well. And that can separate us from God and from one another. And Jesus said that this state of lostness could be described as being a place of hell. And in particular, he didn't want people to experience this kind of lostness. So the truth he came to bring was this. He said, "I have come so that people can have life, and life in all its fullness. By trusting in him, by relying upon him, by putting our faith in him, Jesus promises us eternal life." So that's the faith that's seen me through. That's a wee bit about who I am, and I look forward to sharing more with you over the series to come. Thanks very much for watching.